Hey guys, it is Crystal Reese here, and I am going to make the video about taxes, specifically for in your home business taxes, and more specifically for working for VIPkid, which is an online teaching. But these things are applicable to any in-home business. So yeah, let's get started. Whoop. First, W-9 form. For VIPkid, they will ask you to fill out a W-9 form. This form is basically your information, and they will use that information to fill out your 1099 form, which you will receive at the end of the year. That will show all of the money that you received through the company. 1099 is straight money. It doesn't include any taxes that were withheld. So if you want to be smart, save your money that you receive. Save 30% and don't spend it, because that's a very safe margin for how much you spend in taxes. But we are going to go over ways to mitigate that, to not have it be 30%, but even less, because you are spending more money for this business than you know or you think. So let's get going. The first, which I think is one of the coolest aspects, is if you have designated a specific room to teaching your children, that room is your office. And now that you have an office, an in-home office, there are some cool things about that. First of all, you're going to need to know the square footage of that room, and then you will take a percentage of that square footage to your total house. So for example, if the room is 100 square feet and your house is 1,000, then 10% of your home is used for your business and for your office. So here are the things that you can deduct or itemize your 10%. So I'm using the 10% thing. 10% of your mortgage, your water bill, your electric bill, your gas bill, your garbage bill, your homeowner's insurance, your property tax, anything associated with the house, 10% of that is going to be deducted or itemized. Another thing is, if you don't have a home office and you're just like, oh, suck, I'm not going to get anything. Well, that's not totally true. You can take a percentage of time that you are using that room for your business, and then so forth. So you're in that room 10%, that's 10% of your building, but you're only in there half of the time, so then 5% or whatever, you figure it out. Well, actually, you figure it out. If you have questions, you can comment. I'm not leaving you. Another thing is your internet. We use our internet a lot for VIPkid specifically. You can decide what percentage of your internet use is being dedicated to your business and teaching versus personal use, and you will take that percentage of your internet bill and you can itemize that. Next is we're not really traveling for VIPkid, but if you were, you can itemize business travel or business entertainment. And my husband is bouncing, and oh, are you cleaning up? Okay, cool. Well, you just got that cute little dialogue. So business travel or business entertainment. For example, the teachers had a meetup in China maybe last year or something like that. If you decide to go to that meetup, look on the irs.gov for business expense or business travel or business entertainment, because you can deduct your hotel, you can itemize your food, your meals, your travel. I mean, there's a lot. So yeah, if you're planning on doing that, or like a meetup, the CEO comes near you and you want to meet everyone, like all the teachers in this area, go to that. And, well, I mean, if you want to, and you can itemize that. So there's travel. The thing that I knew about was you can itemize things that you purchase. For example, your flashcards or your, I don't know, dry erase papers or dry erase pens, or your props, or your laptop has a crack in it and you're going to have to get a new one and you're using it mainly for for teaching. All of the little details, your outfits, your clothes, your makeup, because you want to look nice, or your haircuts because you want to look professional, or whatever. Those things that you use and you're buying, save your receipts because those are business expenses. Most of these things, they need to be added up to 2% of your income to make of your total gross. So that includes like your spouse or whatever is your joint or your other job to make a significant difference. But the teaching stuff, like your props, those do not need to be over 2% of your income to make a significant difference, because that is a teacher bonus for taxes. So, yeah. And then another thing that's really cool is your work-related education. So, and here's the two qualifiers. One, if it maintains or improves your job skills, or two, the employer requires it. So for VIPkid, the employer requires that we have a degree, but not exactly a teaching degree. But say you want to get a teaching degree because you have a bachelor's in, I don't know, biomedical studies or something like that. You can get that degree, and guess what? You can itemize your tuition, your books, your supplies, your lab fees, your travel to the school, and then it says other expenses like cost of research and typing. So pretty much anything related to that school or that education, you can itemize it if it helps improve your skills as a teacher, and it will help your job. Yes, or I mean, even like you can really think about it. Things that will improve your skills as a teacher, or your business. And the last thing is your if you don't get health insurance through work or like another area, you can itemize partially your health insurance that you get. And that's my soapbox, people. But I did want to just put in a little note about taxes, because I just went over briefly the things you can do if you have a work from home business, but there are so many more things and areas you should be paying attention to just as a normal citizen of the United States. And if you're not itemizing or paying attention to what you spend throughout the year, you are losing lots of money. And I know everyone had a huge fit, or they get annoyed when like the rich don't pay as many taxes. It's because they're doing it right. And it's not cheating. Like, I found all of this information on irs.gov. It was on the IRS website. So, like, would you rather spend your money on business entertainment? Or would you rather give the money to the government? You know, and the government tells you can spend money on business entertainment. So, like, that's why the rich are not paying as much, because they're choosing where their money goes, and it's allowed. It's very, very legal. And another side note is my experiences, and disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. I am not an accountant. I am a person, just a normal person. I do have some business experience. My husband and I own a rental property, so we deal with that and business expenses. And so I'm familiar with itemizations, but that's who I am. And the last little bit, I just want to give you some know-hows of normal taxes, and make sure my thing doesn't go out because it's gone out multiple times, my camera. So if there's a natural disaster in your area, an earthquake or a flood or a tornado, and your house accrues damage, you can itemize that damage. Another thing is if someone breaks into your car and steals something, you can itemize theft. Yeah. normal person, all your medical expenses, your surgery, anything that you pay with post taxes, you can itemize that. Or in our case, because like business, that would count. Oh, baby woke up. So I'm going to finish up. If you move for a job or if you buy a new home, there's other things to look at. So I hope this helped you. Let me know if you have questions or more details, and I will see you next time. Bye.